Hi, I'm Mystic Rose, and welcome to my channel. Today's pick a card is an 18 plus pick a card, and the topic is going to be your unique sex appeal. And I'm going to go into all about what it is that makes you sexy in your own unique way. It's going to be very in-depth, and I hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello and welcome to my 18 plus pick a card. Today's topic is called what is your unique sex appeal? And I'm going to go in depth all about what it is that makes you stand out, what makes you sexy, what makes you unique. So if you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe so you can be part of my YouTube family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoy today's pick a card. So if you are drawn to looking at images, you can go to the timestamp and find the images for the image selection. However, if you are here to choose from gemstones, I have 3 options for you. The first pile is going to be the clear crystal quartz egg. For pile 2, we've got hematite. For pile 3, we've got blue aventurine. So go ahead and see which one you're most drawn to. And remember, if you choose a pile and it just doesn't resonate with you, it's okay to go back to the beginning and to choose again. All right, you can pause the video if you need more time, but if not, let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card, your unique sex appeal. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. I hope you are doing well. So today's pick a card is going to be an 18 plus reading, and it's going to be all about your unique sex appeal. And speaking of 18 plus readings, if you're interested in uncensored me, go ahead and check out my Patreon. You can become a member for only $3 a month and have full access to weekly 18 plus uncensored readings from me. So do be sure to check that out. All right, so for pile 1, if you were drawn to image 1 or this clear crystal quartz egg, you're in the right place. So we are going to be using the Manara deck, and also I'm going to be using the Lightseer's Tarot as a guide as well to see what your unique sex appeal is. All right, so first I'm going to cleanse the cards. I'm also going to be using some channeled message cards. Spirit, please be here now with me as I deliver messages to pile number 1, all about their unique sex appeal. What is it about pile 1 that makes them so uniquely sexy? And I always just shuffle until I get like a tingly sensation in my solar plexus, and then I know it's time to stop. So I do appreciate your patience. Okay. We've got fire, water, the moon, King of Water, 6 of Earth, and the Knave of Air. So what I can tell you so far about what is unique about you and your sex appeal is that you're somebody who really, you're not shy. You're more like on the side, you more err on the side of being very brave and going after what you really want, which, you know, you carry yourself in a mode of confidence that makes you stand out. You could also, if you're a female watching this, have a tiny waist, and you may like to accentuate that with little ties or belts. And you've got beautiful legs that when you show them off, you're like, wow. a knockout, a total knockout. And when you wear, when you're like outside, you know, and you're wearing sunglasses, you just look cool. You look like a Hollywood movie star, and you stand out. And people notice, the first thing they notice about you is your confidence and that you have a wow factor. Also, if you're a male watching this, you look just cool, you know. You look like a really cool person, approachable, very muscular and lean. You know, you're in good shape, and it doesn't matter, you know, how you view yourself. Other people view you this way. So you may be saying, oh no, I'm out of shape or whatever, but other people view you as being, you look like you're strong and you look like you're healthy. So a lot of people find this to be, you know, very sexy. You have very beautiful legs. They look like long and lean, okay? When you show off your legs in whatever capacity you're doing this, you look very, very sexy. Two cards here speak about your long legs, your long, muscular, lean, muscular legs, okay? Also, I just really am getting the sense that you look fancy, okay? When you dress up, you can just go all out and look amazing, okay? Like, you may be like a natural beauty that you don't have to put much effort in to look good, but when you do, you have that wow factor, okay? You can really amp it up, and you can turn up the volume, and you can really look hot. Also, with the King of Water here, you do have an element of mystery about you that sets you apart from many people. So there's something about your vibe that, I mean, if you kind of look at her and even him, they just look very, very confident. They look, I don't know, like maybe somebody you might want to get to know. That's at least what Spirit is telling me, that you're like somebody who people want to get to know better because you're full of a lot of intrigue, but you might be a little bit hard to get to know unless you know you pretty well. Like, you're not the kind of person to just, you know, tell everybody your whole life story. You're not an open book. Okay, that's what Spirit is telling me. You may be very down to earth, but also very spiritual in your nature. So you're very well balanced in this way, and that comes across as unique about you too. You have very sexy shoulders and a back, and your back is very sexy as well. Whether you're a male or a female, you have very sexy shoulders and a back that is very sexy. And you know, when you posture yourself, even if you're not even trying to, you can look extremely sexy without trying because of the way that you posture yourself. It's something that sets you apart. Also, for you ladies out there, and even for some of you men, if you have long hair and you put like the top half up in like a messy bun or something like that, maybe you like to wear your hair like this. When you do, people think you look very beautiful or very hot, but they may just not tell you this. But if you have like long hair, and you're wearing it like with the top half pinned up or something with like a messy bun or somehow like this kind of style, you look very sexy. And a lot of people are thinking that, but they're just not telling you. So that's what Spirit is telling me. Your happiness is another thing that really attracts people to you and sets you apart and makes you uniquely sexy. You just emit these good vibes, okay? Really happy, positive vibes. All right, Spirit, what else is it about pile number 1 that makes them uniquely sexy? Ten of Wands. You're a really hard worker. You're somebody who isn't sloughing off. You're not lollygagging. When you set your mind to doing something, you work really hard. And this is something that is very, you know, appealing about you. And you've got your shit together with the Queen of Pentacles here. You're very responsible. So people really do admire this about you. And they think it's very sexy and unique about you because you're definitely somebody who others want to be with. Okay, at least in a relationship capacity. And I am getting strongly to like if you're a female watching this, you've got a lot of women that are they either hate you or they love you. Okay, that is what Spirit is telling me. People, when women meet you, they either immediately love you or they immediately hate you. You may have a lot of jealous haters, and you got some friends where you might have met them and felt instantly like connected. Okay, those are your pals, those are your friends. But some people, like, I just have to say this for those of you who are watching this, Spirit wants you to know, watch your back, because there's some jealous haters that are, you know, hating on you and stuff like that. So it's because of the way you carry yourself and your natural beauty, and not everybody has this. Okay. I just heard je ne sais quoi, so I feel like this word is a French word, and it's just, it has to do everything with the way that you carry yourself. Okay, you have a natural je ne sais quoi about you. You're very glamorous. With the Ten of Swords there, you could be somebody who, you know, you don't let things keep you down. You're very resilient, and other people might have tried to, like, you know, hate on you, but you're somebody who rises up from that stuff. You don't let things like that keep you down. This is fascinating. You got the King of Water and the Knight of Cups, which is basically almost the same thing. So yeah, that's that sense of mystery that keeps coming back up again. You're very mysterious. You have people wondering about you, but also what makes you uniquely sexy is that you're very romantic and very thoughtful. Okay, very, very thoughtful as a person. You're always thinking of other people. You're very well balanced with the Two of Pentacles there. And you have a killer smile. Like, your smile is so sexy and so just very charming. It makes you seem like an open person. And I feel like this is another reason why so many women are jealous of you. Okay, now I'm going to get into the channel message cards. So Spirit, please be here now and help me to choose the correct cards for pile number 1, which will help me to convey to them about their sex appeal and what is uniquely sexy about them. Okay, you've got a body like a back road. Your curves, if you're a female watching this, your curves are crazy good. Like, you look so sexy. Like a Coke bottle or something like that. Like, very curvy. Like I said, yeah, like this girl here, small waist. Doesn't matter how large your hips or breasts are. Like, you look good because of your ratios, okay? It doesn't matter if you're size 6 or size 26. Like, you look good, okay? Whisper in my ear. You've definitely got some admirers for sure with whisper in my ear. That means that you've got some people talking about you too. But like I said, some are haters and some are admirers. Doggy style. Okay, you've definitely got some admirers that are thinking some naughty thoughts about you. They can't help it. It's just because of the way that you look great. Okay, especially if you're a female watching this, this applies to you. Okay. All right. What else? People secretly fantasize about you. Exactly. That's what I've been talking about. It's like, you've definitely got some people fantasizing about you, wanting to do things to you, okay? They feel like you're captivating, all right? Uniquely beautiful. You could have some cute piercings. You might have an eyebrow ring, a septum ring, a nose ring, a lip ring, or multiple piercings in your ears, but you got some cute piercings. The sexual energy was heavenly. So you got somebody from your past stuck on you too. Somebody that felt like that you healed them, okay? And they can't get you out of their mind, whoever this was. All right. I'm going to roll the astro dice for some of you who are wondering, like, who is this from my past? All right, let's find out. Who is it, Spirit, from pile number 1's past who is reminiscing about the sexual energy? This could be somebody with a Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. All right, for those of you who were curious. All right, let's move on. Spirit, what else is this about pile number 1 that makes them so uniquely sexy? You have a nice body, and I've been saying that the whole time. You know, love yourself, love your body, because you have a beautiful body. All right? Even if you don't think so, you really do. Other people are seeing you this way. No one holds a candle to you. No one compares to you. You look like you would bring a lot of passion too. And people are just imagining you and what kind of passion you would bring to the table. Oh my gosh, look at that. Out of all these cards. Okay, you could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Because you really have a lot of fire in you. And even if not, you're just very passionate. And you're amazing at bringing the passion. And you're very passionate in everything that you do. And this exudes from every pore in your body. Like, you are very passionate. You look wholesome. For some of you, you're like a mixture between somebody who looks wholesome and somebody who looks a little bit edgy, okay? So you kind of could come across as like the girl next door if you're a female watching this. Or like the innocent neighbor next door. Or, you know, somebody who's a little bit edgy. All right, like a rock star or something. You could be plus size and gorgeous. It doesn't matter. Like I was saying, it doesn't matter what your size, because your overall shape, you know, you look sexy. So, just gonna draw a few more. I'm having fun with these cards. You give so much ultimate pleasure. That's why you've got some people stuck on you from your past. Yes. Sexy shoulders. That's what I said before with one of those cards from that I laid down, is that you have, remember how I said you have sexy shoulders and a sexy back? That's right. You might wear some unique jewelry, and you have a unique style that sets you apart. You're a natural beauty, and your body language is very sexy. So your body language is just like, it just screams sex appeal, even though you may not even be trying to be that sexy. It's just the way that you walk, the way that you talk, even your voice is sexy, the way you carry yourself. Okay, and your eyes, you look very seductive, and people find you to be irresistible in this manner. All right, I think I will do just a couple of these oracle cards to see what else we can glean. All right, I might have to cover these up because these ones have naughty bits. But if you're interested in like the uncensored readings, definitely come join my Patreon. All right, because then there I don't have to cover stuff up and I can talk freely. All right. Okay, so somebody is definitely thinking about, fantasizing about adoring you. Adoration, I'm hearing. Starting from your feet and working their way up and adoring you. Even like playing with your hair. This could have been an ex that used to like rub your feet, massage you and stuff like that. If this is, they're still thinking about this, okay? They're still thinking about you. Yes, look at that. Sexy back and shoulders. Exactly. You have a very, very sexy back and shoulders. If you're a male, you may have a very sexy chest and abs. Okay. And you're basically somebody that a lot of people would want to be with. And, you know, you're somebody who would be like considered a trophy wife because of your beauty. If you're a female watching this, all right? But even if you're a guy watching this, you would make somebody very proud of, you know, being with you. And they would definitely want to show you off and just, yeah, walk around with you because you are very sexy without even trying. And you're not even showy or pretentious. You're just being you. And you look great. So keep on being beautiful and sexy, pile number 1. I love your energy. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you're new, and please be sure to hit that like button, because if you do, it doesn't take very long, and it really helps my channel, because it lets me know that you like this video, and also it allows the algorithm to push out this video so that more people can see it. And I really appreciate that. And also, if you leave a comment, I will always reply back to you. So please be sure to leave me a comment and let me know if you enjoyed this reading. Also, if you need a further personal reading, please be sure to check out my description box below for more information on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never ever expected, but it's always appreciated. And you can find some information for how you can donate to my channel in my description box below. Thank you so much again. I love you all very much, and stay beautiful, pile number 1. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. Welcome to your 18 plus pick a card, all about your unique sex appeal, or in other words, what makes you uniquely sexy. If you like to choose with images and you chose image 2, you're in the right place. And if you chose with gemstones and you chose this wonderfully beautiful hematite, you're in the right place as well. All right, so let's go ahead without any hesitation and go right into our reading all about what is your unique sex appeal. And I am going to be using a couple of different decks. I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm also going to be using the Manara deck. And I'm going to be using the Sexual Magic Oracle deck and some channeled message cards, which will help me to dig really deep into what makes you so uniquely sexy. So I will begin with the Manara deck. So Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver messages to pile number 2 about what makes them uniquely sexy, or what is their unique sex appeal. You take a lot of people by surprise. You know, it's part of it is you're very bold in your personality, but a lot of it too is like, you know, you have a very unique style, and you bring this to the table, and you have something unique about the way you dress. You might like to wear hats or some kind of head wrap or something on your head that makes you stand out. And also, you're not afraid to wear something skin tight, okay? If you're a female watching this, you've got really good curves and you like to wear some skin tight things now and then. And when you do, you really stand out, okay? And I get this sensation that you may not wear high heels a lot, but when you do, you look like $1,000,000, okay, if you're a female watching this. If you're a male watching this, when you wear a suit, you really stand out too, okay? You really stand out. You have a lot of, if you're a female watching this, you have a lot of like older men that probably hit on you, okay? Yeah, that's because you're very appealing and you appeal to like young men and old men, okay? That's just how it works. That's just the nature of things. You look good and you may have a lot of older men hitting on you, okay? So that's for you ladies out there. There's just something about you. You have a very youthful look and you look very pretty, okay? You look very young no matter what your age. Let's see what else. All right, pile 1 had this too. Same card, the Moon. You look like you might have many secrets, but also what stands out here is her beautiful eyes. And yeah, she looks like she has many secrets. But also another thing that stands out to me is her long, sexy legs. So you may have very long and lean legs. Your hair is very beautiful, and whether you're a male or a female, there's just something very beautiful about your hair. And you could have very full lips, very kissable lips, and unique eyes. There's something here about your eyes that sets you apart. Not only that, they communicate with people on a telepathic level. It tells people what, you know, that you're always thinking. You know, there's always a thought in your head. And very rarely is your head just like, has nothing in it. I mean, like, you're always thinking. And sometimes without even meaning to, you're conveying like a real like heavy sexual vibe, you know, without even trying. And people may even be able to pick up on it if you find them to be attractive, just because like your eyes speak volumes, you know. You can tell so much with your eyes. They're very expressive. Okay. I'm also getting like you could have like somebody that you have your eyes on. For this is going to stand out for some of you. You have somebody that you have your eyes on, like a crush or something, and whenever you are with this person, you may not know this, but they can kind of tell that you like them, okay? Even if you think it's kind of like a secret, because your eyes kind of give away your secrets, okay? Your eyes kind of tell how you're feeling. You have very, very expressive eyes. Very, okay? So, just to let you know that. What else, Spirit? Yeah, I just heard like bedroom eyes. Very, very, very sexy eyes. They convey a lot of feeling. You're definitely somebody that a lot of people would love to marry. This is the bride card, but it's also the star. It's called the stars, and it's like with this card, you could be very popular. Many people like you. Like women want to be your friend if you're a female, and men want to be with you. So, and if you're a male watching this, a lot of women think that you're marriage material, okay? They may find you to be very stable and just very nice and down to earth, okay? What else, Spirit? You may be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Because we got earth here and here and here. So we do have one fire here. Fire is for Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But mostly we've got earth here, which tells me that part of your sexuality and sensuality that you're exhibiting and putting out there is, a lot of it is like, you know, you come across as somebody who's really responsible and like very good with details, and you just come across as somebody who you can rely on. You're not a one-night stand. You're not like a wham bam thank you ma'am or a wham bam thank you Sam. You're somebody that some people want to invest in, okay, for the long run. You're somebody that's why you're marriage material. Exactly. All right, so Spirit, what else is it about pile number 2 that makes them uniquely sexy? What is their unique sex appeal? All right, yeah, you could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Your personality is one of the things that really, you know, stands out. It's like very like outgoing in a way. You're very outgoing with people. You're not shy when you meet new people. Like, you're not afraid to put yourself out there. And you're very warm-hearted, and people can just tell this about you. Also, it's like with Leo there, I feel like you could have, well, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I do feel like something that sets you apart is that you might have really strong facial features. You could have like very thick hair, and you might be pretty tall, or well, medium to tall, with you could have very long legs. You could be like kind of muscular with like nice shoulders, and your posture is really, really confident, and you have very graceful movements when you walk, and everything you do is very, very graceful. And your eyes, like I was saying before, they could have like kind of like an almond shape, okay? And they could be very dark, but they don't necessarily have to be, but they could be like a dark brown or dark green or dark blue or dark gray, okay? Because that is what they're like, very piercing, you know, and that's kind of what is coming through. And also, I feel like you could have very prominent eyebrows, and like a prominent like nose or chin. And this stands out too. Like you could have a very distinctive mark on your face too, which might set you apart, but it makes you look very unique and very beautiful. It could be a mole, it could be maybe a scar, it could be like some freckles, but whatever it is, it really does set you apart and make you look really pretty, or very attractive. Okay, so that is something that people notice about you and kind of sets you apart. All right, what else, Spirit? I just heard two-toned. You could have two-toned hair too. You could have like a little bit of blonde in your hair, like highlights or something, or low lights in your hair. You're very well balanced. You have an awesome smile. So when you smile, you're very sexy. You have a way of like cheering people up, and you're never boring. You could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but you know, you're somebody who's adventurous. You're never boring, like I said. You're somebody who is very intellectual, and you're a great conversation starter. Like, you'll get the conversation going with people, okay? And you'll keep it going because you're very intelligent. So you're good at communicating. People have a tendency of falling in love with you at first sight, okay, with the Two of Cups there. Now let's get into the channeled message cards, all about your unique sex appeal. So, Spirit, what is it about pile number 2 that makes them so sexy, and what is it that you would like to tell us about their unique sex appeal? You love to give pleasure, and you have mad skills. So people from your past may be hung up on you and thinking about you, or your partner could be like infatuated with you because you do have really good skills in the bedroom. Your eyes draw them in. You have very hypnotic eyes, okay? Very, very hypnotic eyes. You take your time. You're not somebody who's like, you know, in and out. You don't rush when it comes to like foreplay or anything like that in the bedroom. You take your time. You want your partner to have a good time, and this makes you very sexy, okay? Captivating eyes. Yes, yes, you have captivating eyes. Sexy smile. Didn't I say that? Yes, this is just confirmation. So Spirit wanted you to know that. You have long eyelashes. So you've got 3 here about your eyes out of all these cards. So that's pretty amazing. I think that's probably all of the cards in this whole deck that are about eyes, and you've got them all. So there's something very, very alluring about your eyes. Very captivating. Sexy shoulders. I think I mentioned that in the beginning too. You could have a nose ring. Okay, not everybody's going to have this, but some of you may have a nose ring that's really cute. You have cute mannerisms. And you have an attractive physique. And you might have a vibe like people can look, but they can't touch you because you're kind of picky. And that might make you, you know, that much sexier because you don't just let everybody be with you. You know, you have high standards for who you want to be with. And that is admirable, and many people will actually find this to be very attractive about you. Okay, you could have very mysterious vibes. They love your feet. Somebody could like love your feet, worship your feet. You could have very beautiful feet. Everything that you do is a turn on. You're a turn on. Okay, you turn many people on without even trying. You have a beautiful body. You are desirable. Okay, pile 2, you are desirable. You might have a little bit of an edgy look to you, which kind of like, you know, sets you apart and makes you look like you're not that innocent. Okay. I'm hearing that Britney Spears song. Not that innocent. All right, so yeah, you don't look all that innocent. You kind of have like an edgy look. The mannerisms that you do are tantalizing, so without even trying, you could like seduce people, all kinds of people. And this might be surprising, but like, okay, you may even like, I just heard this, you're gonna laugh. You might laugh. You might not, but there's some, if you're a female watching this, you might have like other women that are straight that are actually very captivated by you and think that you're very sexy, and you might have them thinking like sexual thoughts about you. Okay. I just had to say that because some of you out there had to hear that, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this could be people in your friend group who are very attracted to you, but they're actually, you know, not that way usually, but like they find you to be somebody very, very attractive and alluring. So they may even joke around about it and be like, oh, you know, I would so be with you or whatever. I just had to put that out there because that's what Spirit was telling me. For some of you, you're so, that's the thing, is like your mannerisms are very sexy and you're cute and sexy. So it's like you end up attracting a lot of people. Okay, not just guys. If you're a girl, you don't just attract guys, like you're attracting all genders. Okay. And same if you're a guy, like you could just have like, you could be very tantalizing and have a lot of other guys that want you. You're very desirable. So yeah, you know, who wouldn't want you, I guess, is what Spirit just whispered in my ear. Like, who wouldn't want them? You guys are very, very sexy. Sexy smile, sexy eyes, sexy everything. All right, now I'm going to get into the, this is the Tarot of Sexual Magic Oracle. And I might have to cover up some of these cards because they might be a little bit naughty. But if you're interested in my 18 plus uncensored readings where I can just basically say whatever I want and show all the things I want to show on the cards, then head on over to my Patreon and join me there for only $3 a month. And I do release weekly videos on there. So here we go. This is like, people see you as one of your sexiest traits is that, you know, you're very loving, very gentle, very tender, and very, very romantic. You might have like this old-fashioned kind of beauty about you, you know? Like, okay, you know, you may like to be, I'm hearing like pinup. You could be like a pinup girl or wear your hair like old-fashioned style like that. And if so, you look great. Just like you might have like, you might like to wear like the 90s fashion, okay? Or even 70s clothes, but like you might like clothing from a different era. And it's because you're a very old soul, you know, you're uniquely creative as well. And this is one of the things that just makes you shine and makes you sexy. You got very kissable lips, okay? Like I said in the beginning, when you wear high heels, like you have that wow factor for sure. And you're a really good kisser too. And that makes people think about you quite a bit. Yeah, you're very warm too. Very warm-hearted, very loving, kind, and considerate. What else, Spirit? Okay, you might actually be quite tempting, especially for people who are already in a relationship, or people who might be married might have like a wandering eye for you because you might make a lot of people jealous because of the way that you are, because of the way that you look, you know. It's not like that you can help that or anything, you know. It's just the way you are, but you might have like married people wanting you or people that are already in a committed relationship. Yeah, it's definitely not anything that you're doing on purpose or intentionally. It's just the way that you are. Okay, pile 2. Wow, this was pretty good. I hope you enjoyed that too. If you did, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you all and love you all very much. And if you would, please do like this video if you did like it. Just pushing that like button is actually going to help my channel. It helps me to know that you like the video, but it also helps the YouTube algorithm. And it helps me to get this video kind of pushed out there so more people can see it. And yeah, I would really appreciate that. Also, if you want to leave me a comment, I would appreciate that too, and I will always reply to your comments. And if you need a further personal reading, definitely be sure to check out my description box below for how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but I always appreciate it. So you can find information on how you can donate to my channel in my description box below as well. Anyways, thanks again, and I love y'all very much. Stay beautiful and sexy, Pile 2. Bye. Hello, my sexy and beautiful pile number 3. So, if you chose image 3 or this blue aventurine, you are in the right place. So, I'm going to be using the Manara deck today. I also wanted to just let you know that I have a Patreon now, and it's for 18 plus readings, and these readings are uncensored. So YouTube has some kind of strict guidelines for what you can say and can't say. So if you're interested in 18 plus uncensored readings from me, head on over to my Patreon and you can join for only $3 a month, and I do weekly readings on there, so definitely be sure to check that out. You can find a link for that in my description box below. Spirit, please be here now with me as I deliver messages to pile 3 about what is it about their unique sex appeal that makes them stand out. Alright, so this one had come flying out. This one is the Knight of Fire. You could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But not necessarily, but this just means that you're very fiery. You have like this very, very unique look about you. You could have freckles on your face, or like a mole on your face or something like that that stands out and kind of sets you apart. I just heard baby doll. You could look like, have like a youthful face. Okay, you could look like a doll. I'm hearing doll face. Very, very, very pretty. Okay, especially, you know, if you're a female watching this, you have a very beautiful face. And you could get called doll face, or people could tell you that you look like a famous person, or that you look like a little baby doll. I don't know. You have like a perfect face. Okay, see her face? Just very, very cute and pretty. Also, it doesn't matter how large your breasts are. If you're a female watching this, you have great breasts, and they're very supple and shapely, okay? No matter what the size. With the sun here, you're outgoing, and I just heard boisterous. You have a very boisterous personality. You can be shy, but usually you're like, you know, you're not afraid to put yourself out there. You could be into art, very artsy. All right, you could have very beautiful, sexy legs as well. Very, very pretty lips, and you've definitely got people wondering about your sexy mouth and lips. You have a nice backside, I'll say that. Very nice booty, okay? You have a very, very nice booty, and you get people's wheels turning in their heads. In fact, you might have a lot of people like competing for your attention or vying for your attention with the 5 of Wands there. A lot of women, if you're a female watching this, they think that they have to compete with you, you know. So you might have a lot of women trying to compete with you. I mean, heck, you could have some women trying to be a copycat of you. That's always really annoying. King of Wands, we got that again. So it's like, yeah, you could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but even if you're not, you just embody the fiery traits like that. And it makes you very sexy. It makes you stand out. And also, you might have a very strong appearance, and you might have very prominent eyebrows, or like a prominent nose or chin. And also, you could be like average to, you know, about an average height, I would say. And you could have very strong like bone structure for some of you. Just very, you look very healthy, okay? You also could, like I said, like you could have some kind of distinctive mark on your face, or somewhere like on your forehead, or your on your face somewhere. But yeah, it could be as simple as freckles or moles or something like that, or maybe even a scar. But it is like sexy, okay? Even if it is a scar, it's something that makes you look unique, sets you apart, and makes you look sexy. Not only that, but also What makes you very, very sexy is that, you know, with the Leo there, is you could have really nice hair. I'm getting like more of like on the thicker side, okay? Between like, I guess, normal to thick hair. And it's like, you know, especially if you're Leo, you could have very nice hair. But it doesn't mean you necessarily have to be a Leo. But your hair could be very voluminous. And it sets you apart, makes you look very distinct. And your face really, it's well shaped. And your hair frames your face in a nice way. And like, okay, so I'm just saying, like, somebody whose hair is like blowing in the wind and looking just, you look sexy. I don't know, like, especially when you're standing outside under, like, I don't know, like on a beach or something. I'm seeing you're looking great. And you look incredibly sexy with your hair blowing in the wind. And I feel like you do best in the nice weather when, you know, it's like a hot day and you might be a beach bum or somebody who loves the beach. Yeah, you look great. You could look very confident in a bathing suit. That's what Spirit is telling me. I know that seems very specific, but my pile threes, you guys look great in a bathing suit. And you know, this kind of reminds me of that too, because she's standing in the water. Yeah. So you look great in a bathing suit. Okay. Very confident. You don't even have to have a perfect body. You look great. Doesn't matter. Okay. What else? A lot of people actually have you up on a pedestal because of the way that you look and the way that, I mean, basically for who you are, you know, the kind of person that you are. A lot of people do. They think the world of you. They have you on a pedestal. The Magician here, it's like many people think you're magical. You know, you have a lot of magical qualities. And you don't tolerate bullcrap either, and this makes you very sexy. You're never ever bored, okay? You're never ever boring. Some people just might not know how to, you know, what to expect, I guess, how to take you, or what to expect, or how you're going to act, which, you know, you keep people on their toes, which is great. And it actually makes you come across as full of energy and just very, very vivacious. You give off the impression of this energy, you know, even when you're just, you know, kind of resting or whatever. It's like you seem very energetic. I think it's because of your zestiness and your fieriness, you know. You got a lot of fire in you. I wouldn't be surprised if it's somewhere in your birth chart. But yeah. Also, you could be very graceful with your arms and the hands, and people might notice that the way that you gesticulate is very, very graceful and flowy. You might be very animated too when you're like telling stories or when you're talking. You could be very animated and use a lot of like hand gestures and things like that. And you have very pretty hands if you're a female. And you also, I don't know, this is just like a side note, you may fidget a lot. Okay, because Spirit just told me that you might fidget quite a bit. I think it's because you do have a lot of energy. All right, and that's just a side note. Okay. Now, I'm going to get into the channel message cards to see what else is it about you and your unique sex appeal. So, what makes pile 3 stand out? And what is it about their unique sex appeal that makes them stand out and makes them really sexy? They want to try something new and naughty. Okay, you've got somebody here that wants to try something new with you and wants to try something naughty with you. That's interesting because I didn't expect that. You got 4 here that fell out on the floor. So I just picked those up and I'm going to put these down too. Okay. This came out. You are well endowed. So if you're watching this, you could be a male watching this, you're well endowed. If you are a female watching this, maybe you have really, like I said, like really full breasts. It doesn't mean that they have to be really huge, you know, or anything like that. They're just very nice. You take good care of your body, and that shows. You may have long, sexy legs, silky hair. It doesn't have to be curly. It could be straight or curly. You're a natural beauty. You have very sexy vibes. I love this. You're an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, I love that. What else, Spirit? You have a beautiful booty. Somebody likes watching you from afar. You have some kind of secret admirer, okay, pile number 3? You've definitely got somebody who likes watching you from afar. This could be a coworker who's got their eye on you, or somebody who's somehow able to watch you from afar. You could have a very long and slender, beautiful neck. You might have some tattoos and people think that you look edgy and cool and they really dig your vibe. All right, you look classy. You're well endowed. I didn't even know that was in there twice. That's crazy. Oh, yep, you're well endowed. Definitely. The way you dress is sexy. Your curves are banging. Nice curves. And you might intimidate people. Yeah, I really do feel like you could intimidate some people, especially, you know, people of the same sex as you. You might have people like that are competitive. That sometimes does happen, okay? When you're very attractive like this. Yeah, when you're an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10, you're going to have people that are jealous of you, okay? Haters. Just ignore the haters. Keep being beautiful. Keep being you. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get out some, it's called the Sexual Magic Oracle. So I'm going to draw a few of these. And then I think we'll have time too for like a little channeled session at the end. The other 2 piles didn't get this, but I'm kind of cruising through this pile. So I think I will do some channeling at the end to ask Spirit to help me out with what is your most sexiest features, okay? That'll be a bonus for you, pile 3. All right, so Spirit, what is pile 3's unique sex appeal? You're definitely marriage material. You're somebody that people want to be with, okay? You have a very sexy back and very sexy shoulders. I am also feeling like there's somebody who definitely has their eyes on you, and maybe when this person like comes around, you might get shy, okay? If you like this person back, like they stare at you. This person like stares at you, and you might know who I'm talking about, but like maybe for some of you, you're not even aware of who this is that's staring at you. But like, this is intense, okay? This person is definitely staring at you. And when you catch this person looking at you, like you might actually look away. Like I feel kind of shy, okay? Because their look is very intense. Jealousy. Yeah, we got jealousy here. Like I was saying, like when you're an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10, you're going to have people that are jealous, you know, of the way that you look. So we've got jealousy here. Okay. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do next is I will do a channeled portion. So that's a surprise because I didn't do that with the other 2 piles. Yeah. So I'm going to ask Spirit to be here now and help me to just kind of channel anything that might stand out about you, your physical beauty that makes you very sexy. I just heard you might have very nice abs, okay? Like very sexy abs. It doesn't mean that you have 0 body fat. I'm just talking about like you have very nice abs. It doesn't matter if you have a little bit of a belly, you still have a very sexy midsection. Okay. You could have like very sensual lips, and very prominent like cheekbones. Okay, very, very prominent cheekbones. All right. What else, Spirit? Okay. Yeah. When you make direct eye contact with people, you can intimidate people sometimes. That's what Spirit is telling me. Um, yeah, you're intense with your stare too. When you look at people, it's very intense. Um, you may be very strong, especially if you are a male. You may have very strong arms. Um, your voice is very sensual and like very sexy. Okay. And there's something about your teeth that are they look very straight and even. Um, Even if they're a little bit crooked, they look very perfect. Like something, your smile looks almost perfect. Um, and some of you may even put in the effort to like make your teeth look white, because your teeth look very white to me and you look like you have a nice smile. It's not like you have a mouthful of brown or yellow teeth. Like you have nice pearly whites is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Like I know that might sound funny, but that's what Spirit is telling me. You have nice white teeth. Um, and yeah, you may actually like, whiten your teeth. If you're doing that, know that it is working for you, because you have a really great smile. Okay, I just heard this. Some of you may actually have a tongue ring. Not everybody, but if you do, just know that a lot of people find this to be almost like breathtakingly surprising when they see it. And it makes their wheels get turning in their head like, what could they do with that tongue ring? Okay. I'm not gonna lie. That is what people are thinking if they see that you have like this tongue ring or even a lip ring. It gets their wheels turning in their head like, what can they do with this? It gets them thinking about like your mouth and your tongue. So that's very interesting. Also, you might like to, if you're a female, like do your nails and they look super pretty. I'm just hearing nail art. You could be into nail art. Alright, for some of you, you may be into gardening or something, because I'm seeing like some plants and it looks like you have a green thumb and you're quite good at keeping plants alive. You're good with plants. You love to be in nature. You're like somebody who's got very earthy vibes, very down to earth. Um, yeah, you could be very into like dancing, artwork, or music. All right. Very creative type. Because I'm seeing like a real artsy vibe with this group. Okay, I even just heard for some of you, you may like Renaissance times or Renaissance art. You might like to go to Ren fairs or something like that. Or like maybe you're very playful. You might like to be like, the manga or what are they called? The girls who wear like the cat ears and all of that. You could like that kind of stuff. It's very cutesy. So that may or may not be you, but I feel like pile 3 has a very playful energy, so that could be something that you're into. Yeah, maybe you enjoy like Comic Cons or dress up or just dressing up for your significant other and like surprising them. If you do, they find you to be a lot of fun. All right, because that's not going to apply to everybody, but for those of you who are very playful like that, I do feel like your partner appreciates that about you. And Spirit just wanted me to tell you that. All right, I hope you enjoyed that pile number 3. And if you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for being here. I love y'all so much. Please like this video. It doesn't take long to click that like button, and it means a lot to me. It's a great energy exchange, and it allows me to know that you liked this video, and allows me to think to myself, okay, people want more of this type of video. So definitely give me the feedback, please, by either liking or commenting, or both. That would be awesome. If you leave me a comment, I will always comment back to you, because it means a lot to me. And if you need a further personal reading, I do offer personal readings, and I keep my prices very affordable. So check out my description box below if you're interested in a free or not a free. It's not free, but it is really, it's very affordable. Like I said, it's only $20 for a personal reading. And so yeah, check out my description box if you would like a reading with me. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. It helps me to buy different things for my channel, like tarot cards and things like that, incense and all kinds of stuff that helps my channel. So anyways, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that a lot. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night, or whenever you're watching this. Love y'all so much. Stay beautiful and sexy. And if you want to hear, don't forget, if you want to hear uncensored 18 plus readings, please go and check out my Patreon and join, okay? It's only $3 a month for weekly 18 plus uncensored readings from me. Okay, I think I've said everything I wanted to say. All right, bye.